Hello again, and we are back for another randomly generated DC Crisis game. We're going to be using the randomizer cards again just to create a game. So let's see what we'll be playing today. So let's take out just the base sets because we're going to figure out what base set we're going to use first. Alright, shuffle that up. And we have, let's go with this one. Forever Evil as our base set. Okay, next up we have to figure out what Crisis game will be used for our main deck cards. Crisis is going to be used for our main deck cards, huh? I'm going to avoid ones I've used before, and I don't want to use Crisis 3 of this because that's just the basic game everyone's played before. Like I just said, not going to use Crisis 3. Crisis 4, I believe that's the one we used yesterday, so Crisis 1 it is. Alright, take everything else back here. What Crisis cards are we going to use for the Crisis stack? Let's go with this one. Alright, we're going to use the personal Crises then from Crisis Pack 4. And let's see what else we need. I think we need to figure out what our villains are from. Yeah, we'll use villains from any of these 5. Yesterday we used villains from Forever Evil, so we can use any of these 4 or 5 here. And we got, right here, Crisis 3. No, I don't want to use that one because, again, Forever Evil. I want to mix it up. So we got Crisis 2's villains. Okay. And then last but not least is, where are we going to choose our hero or villain from? We got 4 left here to choose from. Let's go with this one. Heroes Unite. Okay, that'll be our setup. I will get that together and then we will be right back. Alright, we are back and we have everything all shuffled up and ready to go. Our starter villain is Vandal Savage. We got our punches and our vulnerabilities here. The hero I've decided to use is Indigo 1. How Indigo 1 works is the first time I play a red colored card during your turn, draw a card. So the first time I play a villain each turn, I can draw a card. And the first time I play a blue colored card during your turn, +1 power. So the first time I play a hero during my turn, I get +1 power. How those things are going to stack together in a crisis game can be a lot of fun, especially if you do end up getting those villains in your deck. So the challenge that I'm going to face is getting the villains in my deck in the first place, because in crisis mode, they go right to the destroy pile when you buy them. So we're going to try to circumvent that the best ways we can. Then Vandal Savage, his stack ongoing ability is when a card with an attack leaves the lineup, resolve its attack against each player. Okay. Oh, and I have to do my starter crisis, because we're doing personal crises from Crisis 4. So, it is Unappreciated. Each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or more. So that's a pretty good one to start with, considering. 4 and our 5. So we got all Forever Evil cards on that first set. It happens. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we do. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. We're going to go ahead and buy both of these at 2 because they're heroes, which add to our ability, and they're pretty cheap, so I won't mind adding them to the crisis if need be. Get that out of there to my discard pile and get one more card out here. There we go, there's a Crisis 1 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because we are playing Crisis 4, at the start of your turn, you do have to destroy a top card of the main deck for each personal crisis you currently have. So destroy the top card. We are destroying Pandora's box. It's not a card I'm going to miss, really. Alright, so total power is 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get Expert Marksman so we can start destroying some vulnerabilities. Get them out of there. Again, got a destroy card here. Let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can destroy a non-superpower card in my hand if it's cost 1 or greater, gain a victory point. It's not cost 1 or greater, but I am going to destroy this vulnerability. So that'd be 1, 2, 3 power total. We're going to go ahead and just buy one of these flights, I suppose. They're just sitting there. Let's go get another card out there and destroy a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total is 1, 2, 3 power. Guess we're going to go ahead and start buying kicks. I will not mind adding kicks to the Unappreciated crisis. Got 3 cards here. Got to shuffle my discard pile. I believe I have 2 heroes in those 3 cards, though. So, what is it? The first time I play a blue colored card, I get +1 power. So it's going to be +1 power on that first hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get Super Intellect and Flight for 6. Card out and destroy a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not looking at anything great here. 1, 2, 3, 4 power total. We'll go ahead and we'll get Amanda Waller for now, but there's a good chance she's going to get added to Unappreciated. Ooh, that's a dangerous card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle my discard pile here. I am interested to see if we actually get any attack cards before we have a chance to take out Vandal Savage. One thing about the personal crisis cards is you don't actually have to defeat the crisis before taking out the villain. So I might do that if things keep going the way they're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have another destruction card. We're going to destroy another vulnerability. 2 vulnerabilities down out of 3 is not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get another kick. New card coming out. New card destroyed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, another destruction card. Let's get rid of that. You may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy this last vulnerability. No more of those. 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to get another kick. And now when we start getting kicks, we're going to start adding them to Unappreciated. New card coming out and destroy a card. Oh, Dr. Light is a pretty good card. I actually like that one. Too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put a hero or superpower with cost 5 or less from the discard pile on top of your deck. Let's put a kick over there because we're going to contribute that next turn. We're going to play Amanda Waller and we're going to destroy one of these punches. We'll destroy this one. And we will keep flight 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to go ahead and get Bow Staff. Time to shuffle that deck again. Get a new card out here. Not getting to 9 power yet, but I've already cleared out all of my vulnerabilities in one punch, which is definitely going to add up quickly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a lot of destruction cards. So we are going to contribute a kick, which means I have to, each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Okay, new card comes out. Ooh, I like that card. We will contribute Amanda Waller. That'll be a second card we contribute, so a second card comes out. And we will also contribute Commissioner Gordon. That's 3 cards contributed. Third card comes out, but this crisis is gone. And with that, we have 2 cards left. We're not going to destroy anything of Expert Marksman. We have 1 power from this, so I guess we're not really going to do anything more than that. Have a new card come out. We'll put it right here. Filling up my lineup. Even my extra slots are running out. Alright, so there's just 3 if one or more villains in the lineup, but there are none, so that's fine. So that's only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Let's go ahead and buy Magic, and I'm going to go ahead and buy Vibe. Yeah, Magic and Vibe. New card coming out. Nothing to destroy. 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to play Super Intellect to destroy another punch, but I think it can be one from my discard pile. It doesn't have to be one from my hand, and there are ones in here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of this punch. So it's 0 power, but that's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get Central City. I like the transmutation card. The issue is that I don't think I'm going to actually need victory points this game, and that one's an easier generator of victory points. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can destroy a card in my hand discard piled. Time to say goodbye to another punch. Alright, still no villains. That's 2, 3, 4 power. We'll go ahead and get Venom Injector and a kick. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, total power is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 6, let's go ahead. We will take Bizarro because I have so many destruction cards that it's really not a problem. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, another. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put Central City out. +1 power for each non-kick superpower I play. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2. We can destroy a card in our discard pile if it's a non-superpower. So I can destroy a non-superpower. We will destroy a punch. So again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can copy a card, play it again. So I get 1 for that, so that's 6. I'll copy this one, 7, 8. Goodbye kick, put 8 power. I was hoping I can get to Vandal Savage that turn, but it didn't quite happen. We're going to go ahead and get Firestorm Matrix. New card coming out. Hey, what is going on? I buy a card and it gets replaced by the exact same card. That's weird. Just a weird coincidence happened that many times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay. Well, we have Firestorm Matrix, so let's give it a shot. Play the top card of your deck. If its cost are 5 or less, you may destroy this card. If you do, leave this card in play in front of you for the rest of the game and has the ongoing ability. Flight, we will not do that with this. But we do get 2 power for that because of Central City, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting up there, but not quite what we want yet. We'll go ahead and get Captain Atom and a Word of Power. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple destruction cards here. Okay. 2, 3, put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. We will go ahead and put Captain Atom on top of my deck. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, I get 1 for being a superpower, so that's 4, and I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. It's an equipment plus power equal to its cost. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Destroying this, so it gets +1 for its cost, so that's 5. And this ability is when this card is destroyed, 2 power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll play this, which we get 8 for because it is a superpower. And you can destroy a non-superpower card in your hand or discard pile if it's costed 1 or greater, gain 1 VP. Oh man, that ruins my plan. It has to be non-superpower. I was going to play this, which would have gotten me over the edge. We will destroy another punch. Alright, we still got 8. Let's do it. We're going to get Bizarro. Reason being because I have a lot of destruction cards and not much happening in terms of power build. So I need something that gives a lot of power. Royal Flush Gang. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still don't think we've had... I think that's the first villain to come out. Yeah, it is. A few were destroyed earlier when we had Personal Crisis out here, but it's the first one to come out. Alright, well then you are worth 3, Bowstaff. That's a start. 3 plus 4 is 7, and I gain a weakness. 8. Oh, it's 8 and 9 for this. 10, 11. You can gain a card of cost 4 or less from the lineup and put it in any player's hand. Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well buy this. So we were at, again, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And put this in our hand, so that's 12 minus 5 leaves us with 7. Guess we'll get another Firestorm Matrix. So hoping to get Vandal Savage's turn. Really was. Another villain. Okay. Really stacking up those villains now. Let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do Firestorm Matrix. If it costs 5 or less, I can use his ability. So we can't do that. But I do get 4 power and gain a weakness. We are going to, let's see, sorry, so we're at 4, 5, 6, and then with this, that's 7. Play this weakness, use magic on the weakness, so that's destroyed. And so we end up with 7 total. So -3, that takes care of that. Man, now all the villains are coming out all at once when I'm finally getting enough for Vandal. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, 3 because of the bow staff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. -5 gives us 5 left over. We'll start getting things for, you know, we're going to get the Bell Rev one. I don't have any villains yet. My plan is to eventually have them, and it'll be beneficial to have that ready when that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's 2 cold guns. Okay, we're going to play Bizarro. That's 5 power for me. Gain a weakness. We will play Super Intellect to destroy said weakness. You know what? No, we won't. Sorry, we're not going to do that. 5, so we're at 5 power now. 6, 7, we can gain a card. I'm going to gain this one. So we're at 7. We can destroy a card. Nope, we're going to... let me just look at my discard pile real quick. We're not going to destroy... you know what? We will. We'll destroy a weakness. We won't use the destroy ability on Luthor, giving us +2, bringing us to 9, enough to beat Vandal Savage, finally. There we go. Alright, new card comes out. Well, we get a personal crisis. A new card comes out. Next card gets destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Malfunctioning. Discard each equipment I control. I don't control any equipment. Cards you control are ones you have already played or ones that are in ongoing positions. So I don't have any equipment I control. You can't play equipment, and I have to contribute to equipment. Okay, we can do that. And our new villain is Mr. Freeze. Each player may play only up to 4 cards from their hand during each of their turns. Okay, 4 cards max. Well, I have an equipment that I cannot play, and I don't want to destroy it. So we're going to keep this one aside and just play the other 4. We're going to play Expert Marksman to destroy a card in our discard pile. I think there's a punch in here. There is, not anymore. So that's 1 because of Central City. 2, 3, 4. Put a Hero's Power on top of my deck. We're going to go ahead and put Captain Atom on top of our deck. And then 5 total to go ahead and get Star Labs. I'm going to just start filling up on all the locations, get +1 on basically everything I play if possible. Alright, 1, 2, oh, new card here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already put Cosmic Staff out there, but I did forget to destroy the top 4 Malfunction. We're going to contribute this Cold Gun to Malfunction. I need 2 equipment, not quite there yet. We're going to play Captain Atom to gain a cost 4 or less card. We're going to gain Giganta, get her out of here. We're going to put Star Labs out here, so I get +1 now on equipment and non-kick superpowers. So again, we're at 0 power, but I do get, actually no, I'm at 1 because I played a hero. So 1, 2, 3, we'll go ahead and buy a kick. That's probably going to be our last kick for a while. I might need him later to contribute to some crisis, but right now we are good. New card coming out, card destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, can't play equipment. How many do I have to contribute? 2. We will contribute Secret Society Communicator, and that is no longer an issue. Alright, still can only play 4 cards. But that's 4, 5, gain a weakness. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Goodbye, Mr. Freeze. Only played 4 cards and we managed to do it. Cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and get our new crisis. It is Trial by Combat. We gotta put a new card out and destroy a card. We're having the crisis. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. To beat it, contribute a defense card. And our new villain is Trigon. Each player destroys the top 3 cards of the main deck. Do I want to defend against that? I can't. So I have to destroy the top 3 cards of the main deck. 1, 2, 3. Gain a card with the lowest cost you destroyed this way. So I have a 4, and a 4. So I get to gain a card. I'm going to take Signature Trenchcoat because that's one of my favorites in the game. Across any of them. And put it into your hand. Okay, cool. Discard all cards in your hand with cost greater than this card. Only have 1 card, Firestorm Matrix, that cost greater. So that's overall pretty good. Sure, the main deck got a little smaller, which isn't grand, but it's manageable in comparison. Alright. I have to contribute a defense card to that. I don't have one, obviously, or I probably would have defended against his attack. We can destroy a card in our hand or discard pile. Let's go ahead and destroy a weakness. I got 1 power for that because it is a power. Again, destroy for 2 power this time, and I can destroy another card. We're going to go ahead and destroy this punch. 4. You can gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. Okay, we're at 4, and I get to gain a card of cost 5 or less. I want a villain, because I have this ability that allows me to draw cards when I play villains, but it's really hard to get them. Now I can get them. So let's get some villains into my deck. Giganta, that's a pretty good one. Cards that cost 3 or less in the discard pile, otherwise +2. Okay. I want Power Ring, but he's too expensive. Ooh, Royal Flush Gang. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah, I want to start stacking up on Royal Flush Gangs. Double check. Yep, that's what I want. I'm going to take Royal Flush Gang. I believe, what was my power at the end? We were at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because it's equipment. So 5 is enough to buy another magic. Ooh, or just John Constantine. That's a good one too because it's a hero, which I can use. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Card destroyed. Do I have a defense card? I do. I can contribute a defense card to this. Goodbye Flight. And goodbye Trial by Combat. Alright. 4 and gain a weakness, but actually 5 because it's a superpower. Now we've added villains to our things we get +1 on. So we have villains, equipment, and superpowers. It's good to have these out early because your totals are going to bump up super quick. So we're at 5 power. Let's go ahead and play Firestorm Matrix, which I'll get 1 for because it's equipment. So that's 5, 6, and our card we play is a weakness, which I don't want to play every turn, so that's fine. But what we will do, I was at what, 5, 6 total? We're going to choose a card you played this turn, play it again this turn, and then destroy it. We're going to play that weakness again and destroy it. So again, that was 5, 6, and another superpower brings us to 7. We're going to get another magic. I do like that card. I like destruction cards generally, but I really like that one because it feels less useless when you destroy certain cards. I'm actually probably going to use that to destroy the other destruction cards I have if possible. Because I think, let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, all the starter cards are gone. So at this point, it's just regular main deck cards, and we have to destroy weaknesses because of Bizarro, and we're going to have to get rid of some of the other destruction cards because there's a little too many in there, which weaken how much power I can generate per turn. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to play Captain Atom, which I get +1 for because of Indigo. So that's 1. You may gain a card of cost 4 or less from the lineup. We're just going to go ahead and gain Johnny Quick, put him in the destroyed pile because that's what happens to him. So that's 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. I also gain a weakness. 11 total. Still not enough for Trigon, which is what I ultimately wanted this turn. We'll go ahead and get Cosmic Staff, and we'll start getting transmutations. Because that, too, is better than some of the other destruction cards I have. I have no need of generating victory points, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Okay. Signature trench coat. You may gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. We want another villain. Johnny Quick is just draw a card, but because of my ability, it's really draw 2 cards, which is pretty useful. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we want to do. Oh, another Royal Flush Gang. Yeah, we're going to double down on Royal Flush Gangs. So we're at 1 power, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to destroy a card. We're going to destroy... I thought I saw a weakness. I did. There's a weakness. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's play this top card. Firestorm Matrix. Okay, we'll play Firestorm Matrix again. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So I gained another weakness. Still didn't quite get what I needed, though. Give Giganta for 4. Leaves me with 8. We'll go ahead and get another transmutation. Next, we're going to start destroying kicks, I think, if not the other destruction cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to play Royal Flush Gang, draw 2 cards, and then discard 2 cards. We're going to draw 2 cards. We will discard Word of Power and this weakness. And that was the first time I played a red card, so I get to draw an additional card. Okay, and then we're going to play John Constantine, so that's 1 power because it's a hero. We're going to look at the top 2 cards of our deck and draw one of them, put the other on top of your deck, or destroy it. We're going to draw the kick, and we are going to destroy Expert Marksman. So again, because it's a villain, that's 1. Because that's a hero with Indigo, that's 2. 4, 5. I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. Nothing crazy good here. I should do something. We'll do transmutation. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a gamble, but we'll see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll do magic on kick, so that's 9, 10, 11. Anything else we want to magic in here? Anything I can get 2 power for, because that's all I need left. Yep, we're going to magic Bow Staff. I like that card, but we need the extra power to get rid of Trigon. So that'll be 12, 13, getting rid of Trigon. We are moving quite quickly through this one. This particular set is, I think what it might actually be is that the Personal Crisis cards really work best with the Crisis 4 supervillains. And since I'm playing it with the Crisis 2 supervillains, it's not as impactful each turn. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we have a new Personal Crisis is Depowered. Discard each superpower you control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't control any right now. I can't play superpowers, but I need to contribute 2 of them. Goodbye kicks. All right, new card comes out, and we have to destroy a card. Okay, and we have to do our new villain, obviously. It's Hector Hammond. Each player gains the top card of the main deck. If its cost is 5 or greater, destroy it. Otherwise, gain a number of weaknesses equal to its cost. Yeah, we'll just gain the top card of the main deck, sure. Its cost is 4. So we do get 4 weaknesses, but we get to keep it. Doesn't say it goes in your hand, does it? Nope, it does not go in my hand, so it goes in my discard pile. Alright, well now I'm really glad I have these destruction cards. So, we are going to play Transmutation, which gives me 1 power. Oh wait, no, I can't play superpowers. Shoot. Okay, we can do this. We're going to play... We're going to contribute... Yeah, I guess we are. We're going to contribute Word of Power and Super Intellect, destroying this. And since we just destroyed Word of Power, we do get to pay 4 less for Hector Hammond this turn. So there's a possibility we could get rid of Hector Hammond in 1 turn, which would be great. We will play John Constantine. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw 1 of them. Put the other on top of your deck or destroy it. Here's what we're going to do. Ooh, yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, we are going to draw Firestorm Matrix, put the other one back on top of our deck. Then we're going to play Firestorm Matrix, and guess what's there? Signature Trenchcoat. We're going to destroy Firestorm Matrix and give Signature Trenchcoat the ongoing ability that Firestorm Matrix holds. I don't usually actually physically destroy Firestorm Matrix in this instance. What I do is I just kind of put it underneath Signature Trenchcoat here like this. If anything happens where I have to discard Signature Trenchcoat, I will then move Firestorm Matrix to the destroyed pile. I know what it means, so it makes sense to me. So I have 1 power for the hero I played, 2 for Firestorm Matrix, 3 for Signature Trenchcoat, which I also get to gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. We're going to go ahead and get Johnny Quick, because I don't think there's another flight Royal Flush Gang, but it's over here. It's out in play. Okay, so again, that's 1, 2, 3 power. Destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. Gain a card. Gain 1 victory point, and then gain a card from the lineup of equal or lesser cost. I guess I'm going to just drive so many weaknesses. We're going to just destroy a weakness. We ended up with 1, 2, 3 power, 4 power. We'll go ahead and get Power of the Red. Why not? New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have Signature Trenchcoat. I'm not going to play it just yet. We'll play Bizarro, though. So 4, 5, gain a weakness. Gain a card of cost 4 or less. There isn't one, so we get the +2 power. So that's 5, 6, 7. With this, it's 8. 9, 10. We are going to magic that, so that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we'll use signature trench coat, so that's 16 because of the location. That gives me +1 on equipment. And then we're just going to use this +2 ability, so that's 18, 19, 16, 17, sorry. Enough to get Royal Flush Gang out of there, leaving us with 12, which is enough to get rid of Hector Hammond. Not a bad turn at all. Not a bad deck at all. I have a lot of weaknesses now in there. I'm going to hopefully destroy those soon. But overall, it's been pretty powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get our new personal crisis out here. I have to discard each hero I control. I can't play heroes. I need to contribute 2 heroes. Okay, and our new villain is Helspont. Each player discards 2 cards with the highest cost in their hand. Highest cost cards in my hand would be Firestorm Matrix, and one of these cost 5 cards. We will discard. Yeah, we'll discard Cosmic Staff. Okay, we are gonna play first Royal Flush Gang, which is draw 2 and then discard 2 cards. We will discard this weakness, and then we will discard. Yeah, we're gonna discard Magic. Then, because it's a villain, I get to draw a card. I'm going to contribute both vibes to Unrequited Love, destroying them and getting rid of Unrequited Love in 1 turn. Then we can destroy any card we want, and we're going to destroy one of those many, many, many weaknesses in my deck. Well, my discard pile. We still have, let's see, 1 power from that, 2 power, and we can do that. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 power, and I can get a card of cost 5 or less from the destroy pile. We're going to get another Royal Flush Gang. I don't care about the Royal Flush Gang's ability to gain me victory points. I mean, that's fun, but what I care about is really like cycling through my deck quickly and being able to pick the optimum deck by saying, if I only get 5 cards, I might as well have the 5 best cards I can. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle my discard pile, put a new card out. I like Man-Bat Serum, but I'm gonna have to start generating some victory points to use it. Well, luckily we have those Royal Flush Gang cards. And we also have Transmutation, which I think I was supposed to gain victory points for and forgot. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Royal Flush Gang, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. 1, 2. We will discard. We'll discard the Cold Gun. Right? Yeah, we'll discard the Cold Gun. Because I played a villain, I get to draw a card. Then we're going to play another Royal Flush Gang, so that's draw 2 cards. And discard 2 cards. We're going to discard this weakness, and let's go ahead and discard this kick. Okay, so and then I get to, for each other Royal Flush Gang, so that's 2 then, because they reference each other, so that's 2. I'm just going to put those, we'll put them up here. That's my personal VP. Alright, I get to draw another card because of Johnny Quick. It's a weakness. Oh well, we tried. Alright, Bizarro. So anyway, I get 1 for all of those. That's 1, 2, 3 because of Bell Rev. 3 plus 5 is 8. Gain a weakness. 9, 10. 10 plus 5, gain a weakness is 15. We're going to Firestorm Matrix will get me 1 is 16. And, ooh, we can destroy a card in our hand. Destroying this weakness. 17 because it's a superpower, and I gain another victory point. So that's 17 total. Goodbye, Helspont at 11. And I have 6 left over. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy Cosmic Staff. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to get ourselves a new personal crisis, which means we would have actually destroyed a card too. Discard each ongoing card you control. You can't play ongoing cards. To contribute 2 ongoing cards. Okay, so all my locations are gone. My signature trench coat is gone. And I also have to destroy this because that was underneath signature trench coat. Okay. New villain coming out. Hell. Each player puts a non-kick superpower from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. Do I have a defense? I have no defense. So again, that was each player puts a non-kick superpower from his hand or 2 from his discard pile. We'll put magic out there. Yeah. Alright, I can gain a card of cost 4 or less from the lineup. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Man-Bat Serum. Oh, put it in our hand. Okay, perfect. So that's 1 plus 1 for being a... Oh, wait, no, it's not anymore. Sorry, there's no more locations. That's still 1 because of Indigo. But this one, so that's 1, and this one's 3, so that's 4. Play this weakness, copy, and destroy that weakness. Have another weakness. So I end up with 4 power. That's enough for us to get rid of grid at least. Alright, new card coming out, and destroy a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, do I have any ongoing cards? We're going to contribute Blackgate Prison to sudden loss. Again, I need 2 ongoing cards. That's just 1 so far. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and do Royal Flush. So that's draw 2 and then discard 2. We're going to definitely discard this weakness. And the second one will be, we'll discard Power of the Red. Now, because that's a villain I played, I get to draw a card. So it's time for me to shuffle my discard pile. Okay. I get to draw a card. It's a weakness, unfortunately. Alright. Reveal 2 cards of your deck. Draw 1 of them, put the other on top of your deck, or destroy it. We are going to leave Firestorm Matrix there. We're going to take out Bellar of Prison. Contribute to sudden loss. Those are destroyed. And goodbye, sudden loss. Okay, so we are at 1 power. 2, 3. We're going to destroy that weakness, gaining a victory point in the process. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3 total. Not a crazy hand. But we did accomplish a few things, like getting rid of the crisis. And 2, 3, 4, 5. And destroying another weakness. Okay. We're going to play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. We are going to discard this kick. And do I have anything? I don't have anything out there that I really want for Captain Marvel or Captain Atom. So we're going to discard those 2. Then we're going to play. We get to draw a card because we played a villain. That's a good start. We're going to play Royal Flush Gang again. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. We will discard Johnny Quick and Power of the Red. Get to gain 2 of these victory points because of Royal Flush Gang. We're going to put these out here. We have Star Labs again, so that's +1 on equipment, and Central City is +1 on superpowers. So we are at a total of 0 right now, but we get to play Firestorm Matrix for an additional 1, so 1 and 5 plus a weakness, so that's 6. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm not gonna play Magic this turn. So 6 is enough for me to buy Magic. I think I'm gonna leave Quiver of Arrows out there for now. No, I don't love that card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we've got some stuff we have to deal with. Transmutation we will use to destroy this weakness. So that's 1 power. I also gained a victory point for that. 2. And then we can gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroy pile. We're going to get Bell Rev back, so we start getting +1 on all those villains we have. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3. That's enough for us to get Catwoman. Not a great card, but she's contributable to other crises that might come up, and I get +1 since she's a hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She ends up being the only one in my hand for some reason. All right, we're gonna get 5 for Bizarro and gain a weakness. 7. I have Man-Bat Serum, so that would be worth 8 for being a. So these 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that is enough. So we have to destroy it, but that's 15 minus 2 is 13, and then minus 12, and that's only +3 for other superpowers. There's no superpowers out here. Goodbye hell. So Man-Bat Serum is destroyed, but we move through that very quickly. I mean, we are an hour in, and I feel like we're at least halfway through, if not further, this game. I think we'll actually take a break there real quick, and we will be right back. All right, we are back. We're gonna figure out what's going on with these new crisis, and get our new deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean new hand, of course. Let's get ourselves a new card out there. We're gonna have a personal crisis. We have to destroy the next card, and the next card is, the next crisis is Out of Control. Ongoing. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. I think with, yeah, it might not happen with this turn because I've only got Johnny Quick for a draw card, but it might happen when we get those Royal Flush gangs coming out. So 3 more cards must be drawn during a turn in order to get rid of that. And Arkillo is our supervillain. He costs 3 more to defeat for each equipment in the lineup. Each player puts 1 equipment from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. We have Cosmic Staff. We will defend. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, gain the bottom card of the main deck. I always like that one. Gain the bottom card of the main deck. It's invulnerable. Okay. Not going to do much of invulnerable because I don't have any vulnerabilities anymore. I am actually invulnerable. Alright, Bell Rev. Gets +1 on villains. Okay. This is going to be our best shot at it. So, draw a card. Because I played a villain, I draw a card. So that's 2 cards drawn. I have to add 2 cards to the lineup because of that. And I have to get a 3rd card drawn in a single turn in order to get rid of this crisis. So how can I draw another card? I don't think I have a way to draw another card within this hand. I don't. Alright, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll play Transmutation here to destroy a weakness. So that is a total of 1, 2, and I get a victory point for that. 3, 4, and I can gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. We're going to get another Johnny Quick. I don't really need the card or anything, but just in case we're in a situation where we're still dealing with out of control shortly, I'd rather have as many draw card cards as possible. Okay, that total was, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 power is enough for me to purchase. Look at Power Girl at 3 power. New card comes out. Card gets destroyed because of out of control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now we're looking at something a little stronger. We are going to play Royal Flush Gang, which allows us to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We'll discard this weakness, and we will discard this kick. Because I played a villain, I get to draw cards. That is actually 3 cards. I do have to put 2 cards out there for each of the times I drew cards. I drew 2 cards, and then I drew 1 card, because it's each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. And we're going to go ahead and say this is destroyed, because that's all 3. That's right. Okay, cool. 1. We can destroy a card. We're going to destroy a weakness from our discard pile and gain another victory point. I often use that destroying weaknesses. I don't often use the ability to buy something from the lineup with what I destroyed, but it happens sometimes, fortunately. 1, 2. Gain a card that costs 4 or less, and that's 3 because it's a hero. We're going to go ahead and gain Animal Man. So we're at... Here's what we'll do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and choose a... We're going to say it is a superpower. It is not. It's John Constantine. Okay, we're going to leave him there because we're going to play Firestorm Matrix, and we're going to use John Constantine with that Firestorm Matrix. He is our new ongoing card. Okay, draw 2 cards, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, and draw one of them, put the other on top of your deck, or destroy it. We're going to... Yeah, this has happened enough times. I have so many weaknesses in my deck. We're going to draw Magic, and I have 2 cold guns, I think. Oh no, I just contributed the other cold gun earlier, I think. It's an equipment. I'm going to destroy it. Time to make that deck a little bit smaller. So we can do that every turn now, though, just like we used to do with Signature Trenchcoat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 and gain a weakness. 15, gain a weakness. We are going to copy and destroy Bizarro. So that's 16 plus 4. It's 20 and gain a weakness. That's enough for me to beat Owlman, leaving me with 14, enough to beat Arkillo. 3 more for each equipment. Hold on. What was that again? I was at 14 minus 2 is 12. And then Arkillo is 11. Oh, that's fine. There's still 1 more. But you get it. 12 minus 1 is 11, and then an 11 would go towards Arkillo. So it was a perfect hand for that, which doesn't happen often. Got a few junky cards in my hand that turn that I don't really like. 4, 5. But we're going to hope that kind of pays off in the long run, that we got rid of that crisis so quickly. I'm sorry, that villain so quickly. And we destroyed one of the Bizarros to decrease the number of weaknesses I'm taking. Okay. We have to gain a new personal crisis, and we get a card out there and destroy a card. Alright. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Destroying 2 cards in a turn will not be difficult. So let's figure out how that works. Or figure out how fast that takes. Black Hand. Each player destroys the top card of the main deck, and then discards a number of cards equal to its VP value. I don't think I do. I have a defense card, so we're just going to defend against that. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. So I can put a card on top of my deck. We're going to put a destruction card on top of my deck so that we can destroy 2 cards in one hand. I'm going to put Transmutation there. Drop the card during all that. Okay, so each time a weakness or starter of your own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. First off, we're going to do John Constantine. That's 1 power because he's a hero. I can reveal the 2 cards from your deck, draw 1 and put the other on top of your deck, or destroy it. We're going to draw Transmutation, destroy this weakness. Because we destroyed a weakness, a new card does have to come out. But that's 1 card destroyed. And then we're going to play Transmutation to destroy a card in my discard pile here. We will destroy this Kick. And that's 2 cards destroyed in 1 turn. So that is gone. And we are at 2 power. I do have to get a victory point for that. 2 power. Play this weakness. We're going to magic it. So it's gone. I actually destroyed 3 cards this turn then. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're not going to be playing this card this turn. So 4 total. Let's go ahead and buy none of these. That's what we're going to do. We're not buying any of those. We just destroyed cards this turn. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not going to do anything for us. Got to shuffle our discard pile. Got to have a new card come out also. We are really flying through this. I really think that the advantage is clearly the Crisis cards from Crisis 4. They are much simpler when enacted in other games than they are in Teen Titans for some reason. Teen Titans are actually really easy in too, so I don't know what I'm talking about there. I guess they're just always much easier than the equivalent ones from other games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2, discard 2. We'll go ahead and discard 2 weaknesses. I get to draw a card because I played a villain. So we're at 1 power. Let's go ahead and do another Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2, discard 2. We'll discard Invulnerable, and we will discard Flight. So again, we're at 2 power. I get to gain 2. We're just going to go ahead and get a 5 in there and get rid of 3. But I did gain 2 victory points. Let's go ahead and do Constantine. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw 1 of them and put the other on top of your deck or destroy it. We're going to draw Captain Atom, and we're going to destroy Quiver of Arrows. So that is 1, 2, 3. Gain a card of cost 4 or less, put in our hand. Yeah, we'll gain Secret Society Communicator. We'll play it to get 1 for that. So that's 5. We're going to destroy a weakness in our discard pile. 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw a card, and that's also 10. I can reveal the top card of my deck and may discard it. I will not. I will not. And then I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy another weakness and gain a victory point for it. I forgot how many points we had in that. So we had 1 here, 2, 3. I didn't get any points for that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total is enough for us to get rid of Black Hand, and again, very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a new crisis here. Since there's a crisis, to have a card come out and destroy a card. Discard each card of cost 5 or greater you control. Oh man, we're losing John Constantine again. We're actually permanently losing our second Firestorm Matrix. So we have to find a way to get those from the destroyed pile, but I don't think there's going to be a way. I think that just might be the end of that. That's okay. I got some pretty good turns out of it. You can't play cards of cost 5 or greater. Contribute a card with cost 5 or greater. Just a single card? That's not a problem. New villain is Graves. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards in the destroyed pile and the lineup against themselves. So we have a 4 out here. So right now we have a 4. So always takes a bit of time. Ooh, a 6. Oh man, where are we? Not an attack. This does take a while. No one ever sorts by attack cards. You gotta keep looking through all of them. Oh, we have 5 there. So 6 and 5 are our 2 highest right now. Ooh, and a 7. So 6 and 7 are our highest. Let's get rid of that 5. So we have to, cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards in the destroy pile and lineup against himself. Okay. Each foe gains a weakness, so I guess we gain a weakness. And each foe discards 2 cards, so I guess we discard 2 cards. We will discard a weakness. And we will discard this Power of the Red. Yeah, that'll do it. We will contribute Power Girl to Insecure, and that means it's gone. Goodbye, Insecure. Very secure. Okay, we can play Signature Trenchcoat, gain a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. If you choose not to, +2 power. So let's go ahead and gain a card of cost 5 or less. I wish Firestorm Matrix cost that, but there's a reason it doesn't. Probably a good one. Let's get Man-Bat Serum back. This is going to be a crazy, crazy strong card when it comes up. So, I got no power for that. We can magic. We could do it again, but I don't have another Signature Trenchcoat yet to get this card back. I don't want to lose it. So we're not going to play magic. We're going to play nothing else other than that this turn. New card comes out. Ooh, Firestorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a good point in the game for Firestorm to come out. A lot of the time, he comes out too early in the game, and you end up with a giant stack of cards that you can't use for most of your turns. Okay, we're going to play Johnny Quick. Since he's a villain, we draw a card, and also his ability to draw a card, so we'll just draw 2 cards. We're going to go ahead and play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards, and then discard 2 cards. Discarding this weakness, and we will discard... We'll discard Animal Man. We're going to play Catwoman. So we get 1 power for her, 2 power because of Indigo. We're going to copy her, so that's 3 power, and destroy her. 4, 5, I can destroy a card. We'll destroy this weakness and gain a victory point. So again, we're at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 4 is 9 and gain a weakness. I was hoping I could get enough to get rid of Graves this turn. Didn't happen, but 9 is still a good hand. We'll get rid of Emperor Penguin, obviously. I still have 8 left over. We're going to get Firestorm, and let's get a Commissioner Gordon. We don't know what we're going to do with him just now, but if he ends up being the only hero in our hand, that's still an extra +1 power. All right, let's get a new card out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We've got... We're going to play Johnny Quick, so I get to draw a card, and we get to draw a second card because we played our first villain. We're going to play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards, and discard 2 cards. We're going to discard Flight and Invulnerability. We're going to make sure we put out Central City and Star Labs, getting +1 on equipment and superpowers. We're going to play John Constantine. Reveal 2 cards from your deck. Draw one of them. Put the other on top of your deck or destroy it. We're going to draw Bell Rev. No, we're not going to draw Bell Rev. We'll leave Bell Rev out for next turn. No, I take that back. We are going to draw Bell Rev, and the reason being is because we already used our turn putting out equipment. Might as well just finish it out so that we don't have to waste a card in our next hand putting out equipment. So our total right now is 1. That is it. We can destroy a card in our discard pile. We will destroy Invulnerability. We'll gain a victory point for that, and we can gain a card of cost 3 or less. We'll gain Giant Growth. So again, that is 1 power total, 2 power total, 7 power, and gain a weakness. Still not enough, obviously, for Graves. We need 10 for that. I don't want Pandora, so we're just not going to buy anything this turn. We just spent this turn getting all of our equipment out, which is still useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. First up was going to be Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2, discard 2. We will discard Power of the Red and a weakness. And then we're going to play another Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2, discard 2. First off, sorry, I would have had to draw a card for playing a villain in the first place. Then it's draw 2, discard 2. We will discard this weakness, and we will discard... We're not going to play Magic this turn. I don't want to Magic any of these cards. Okay, so we are at 1, 2 power, 3 power, and draw a card. Let's go ahead. That's 4 power, and I get a card of cost 4 or less from the disc from here. We're going to get Atomica out of here. That way we don't pay for it, and we still have that 4 to use towards Graves. 5, 6, we're going to say this is a superpower. It's a hero. I don't get to draw it, I don't think. Nope, it is Commissioner Gordon. He stays there. But that's okay. It leaves me comfortable playing Firestorm. So we're going to play Firestorm, put the top card of your deck onto your superhero in this case. This card has that game text. So basically whenever Firestorm comes out, we play Commissioner Gordon. So total here again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could use the 2 to get to 9, but that's not going to beat Graves, so I might as well get a card of cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile. I could get another Power Girl. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think Power Girl will be a good one. Power Girl it is. I have to be careful because I know this is going to end in Crisis Nekron, because that's how Crisis 2 always ends. In Crisis Nekron, you can't use villains on, so I don't want to be too villain heavy in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to play Quiver of Arrows. Choose any number of players. Each of those players reveals the top card of their deck and may discard it. Yeah, sure, we'll discard that. Then we're going to play Magic on Quiver of Arrows, destroying it and playing it again. We will definitely discard that. Alright, we get 1 for being a... 1 for original Quiver of Arrows, being an equipment, and 2 for being Magic on the second card. A superpower on the second one, so that's 2 power. 4, 5, destroying this. 6, and I can destroy a hero. If I can destroy a hero that costs 4 or more, I'd have enough to destroy Graves. We'll just destroy Power Girl again. We just got her, but we're going to move through this game quick, I think. My deck is getting down to a much smaller size, which I appreciate. If you've seen any of these other videos I do, I definitely like it when it's more manageable. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a new Crisis, and that new card, and destroy a card. Discard each card of cost 1, 2, or 3 you control. I don't have any. You can't play cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Contribute 2 cards with cost 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Okay. And our new villain, Mongul. Each player destroys 1 location of each different cost he controls. If you have none or avoid this attack, gain 2 weaknesses. Do I want to defend? We're going to defend against that with Cosmic Staff. So I do have to gain 2 weaknesses. Yep, I do gain 2 weaknesses, but I also gain the bottom card of the main deck, which was Flight. Not a great card, but it's contributable to this crisis. So I can contribute cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. We're going to contribute a Catwoman. Then we're going to play Royal Flush, 1, 2, and then discard 2. I want to keep Man-Bat Serum, so we're going to discard that so it doesn't get contributed on accident. I get to draw a card for playing Royal Flush Gang. So we are at 1. Can destroy a card, that'll be 2. I'm going to destroy another one for 3 with that equipment on it. And yeah, we'll do it. We're going to play Firestorm Matrix. We put a weakness out here on my heroes. I guess we'll play a weakness every time. Okay. So that's 3 power total, which we'll use to buy another Man-Bat Serum. New card comes out and destroy a card. Had to destroy the Signature Trenchcoat. Hopefully we can use the Signature Trenchcoat to get the other Signature Trenchcoat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cards that cost 1, 2, 3, none of them here. Okay. Gonna play Royal Flush Gang, where I get to draw 2 cards. And then discard 2 cards. We will discard Transmutation, and we will discard Cosmic Staff. Alright, so I get to draw a card for playing Royal Flush Gang. And then we're going to draw another card. And then we're going to play Royal Flush Gang again, drawing 2 more cards and discarding 2 more cards. Discard these 2. And we're going to play Johnny Quick again, drawing another card. And total we're at now is 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to play Signature Trenchcoat to gain Signature Trenchcoat. Oh, I screwed up this whole turn, didn't I? I couldn't play those Johnny Quicks. What I usually do in cases like this is I just discard my whole hand. I can't possibly reverse everything I did. So we're just going to redo the whole thing. Or not redo, but just move on as if I didn't get to do anything. And we're going to put a new card out there. It happens sometimes, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cards that cost 2 or 3. Yeah, we can contribute this to it. I need to contribute 2 cards, so that's 2 of them. And Inflated Ego is gone. That was going to be a really good turn, too. I really feel bad that happened. Let's gain a card that costs 4 or less. We're going to gain Man-Bat. So that's gone. I got 1 power for it. I have to shuffle my discard pile here because I have a couple draws here. Okay, so we're at 1 power. Let's do Constantine. So reveal 2. Let's go ahead and we're going to draw magic, and we're going to leave Man-Bat Serum there. So we're at 1 power, 2, 3, and it's an equipment. There it is. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to discard magic to draw another card. 5, 6. And with that, that's more than enough. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, minus 12. Leaves us still with 11, right? Yeah, leaves us with 11. But I don't really want any of those cards. I have plenty of destruction happening that I don't need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get our new Crisis. New card out and destroy a card. Crisis. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. A player must buy or gain 2 or more non-villain cards from the lineup during the turn. Well, there's a bunch of cheap cards out there, so that won't be hard at all. But let's go ahead and look at our new villain. I don't have any defense cards, so let's see what happens. Amazo costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup. Each player puts a hero from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. I don't have any heroes in my hand, so I have to put 2 from my discard pile, which will be Animal Man and Captain Atom. I'm gonna just make some room here. A non-villain card. Okay, so we're gonna play Johnny Quick, draw a card, and because it's a villain, I get to draw a card. My first villain this turn, I should say. Play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We're going to discard Society and this Weakness. Play another Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. We're going to get rid of this Weakness. And we'll go ahead and get rid of... Oh, we'll get rid of Magic. Yeah, we'll get rid of Magic. I did forget, I think, I have to destroy this Man-Bat Serum I played earlier, because sorry, I dropped another card. Because it gets destroyed after you play it with more than 5 victory points. So I'm at total of 1, 2, 3 power. 4 power, we're going to destroy a weakness, gain a victory point. We're going to play Signature Trenchcoat to gain the other Signature Trenchcoat. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to Firestorm. Ooh, so I get to draw a card. 6, 7, because it's my first hero. 8, 9. Plus, we're going to Man-Bat this. So that's 9 plus 5 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 minus 3 is 23. We'll buy the cheapest cards we can. So we won't buy the cheapest cards we can. Okay. Yes, we will. 23 minus... No, we won't. 23 minus 3 is 20. Minus 4 is 16. Can we afford him now? He has 3 more for each hero in the lineup. 16 means he would cost 17. Can't beat him this turn. I have 16 though. 10 and 7 brings us down to 3. So we're at 3 power total, which we won't buy anything else with, but I definitely did this. I bought a ton of cards. So that's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do Royal Flush Gang. Drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards. Gotta shuffle this discard pile real quick. Alright, let's see what we got. Draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We're going to discard, definitely discarding Pandora. That's 1. And we're going to discard Transmutation. No, we're going to discard Flight. Okay, that's 2 cards. Because we played a villain, we get to draw a card. Hey, it's another Royal Flush, so we're going to do it again. Draw 2 and discard 2. We're going to discard... We will discard... Yes, we're going to discard Cosmic Staff, and we're going to discard... we're going to discard Transmutation. Sure. Okay. So we're at 2 power. 3 power, reveal 2 cards. keep one or destroy the other one. We're going to destroy the society one. So we're at 1, 2, 3 power. Gain a card that costs 4 or less. We're going to get power drain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to use magic on that. So 7, 8, 9. 8, 9 plus 5 is 14, and we gain a weakness. So this is 15, 16, and we're going to say it is a superpower. It is, but I can't do anything with it. So 16 is enough for us to beat Amazo and move on to the next step. That was a pretty good hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do I have a defense card? I do not. No defense cards, so let's see what happens. Our new crisis. And we have to put a card out and destroy a card. New crisis is, each time you buy, gain, or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they buy, gain, or defeat to the crisis. Contribute 3 villains. Alright. Well, we're pretty close to the end. So we're probably just going to contribute any villain we have from hand, instead of waiting for them to come out of here. Alright. Black Lantern Superman. Each player gains 2 weakness cards. Each player with a superpower in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. I do not have a defense, so that's going to be 3 weakness cards for me. Alright, and to contribute 3 villains, get rid of this. We're going to contribute 2 right off the bat. And remember, like I said, we have Crisis Nekron coming up, and I can't have villains at that time anyway, so I'm not upset about that. We're going to play Signature Trenchcoat, and we're going to use Signature Trenchcoat to get a villain. Villain of cost 5 or less. Someone we can contribute, but also someone that might be valuable if we end up sticking with it for a while. Like if it's still in my discard pile by the time we contribute our last villain. So let's get a 5-cost villain. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Giganta is 4, so that's a start. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be Giganta. She's going into my discard pile. So that's 1 for Signature Trenchcoat. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use magic on Signature Trenchcoat, so we destroy Signature Trenchcoat but get a second villain. So we're going to get a second Giganta. She's in here somewhere. I swear I saw her. There she is. There she is. So that's 2 power total. And then 3 power for playing Firestorm and do what we do. Alright, I can draw a card. 4 power, and I can destroy a non-hero card in my hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy a weakness. So again, we had, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4 power, 5 power. I can destroy a card again. We're going to destroy another weakness and get a victory point for it. Again, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want any of these cards. We're just going to move on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out, and we have to destroy a card. Perfect. Blight is exactly what we wanted to see, honestly, because he's a relatively cheap villain that we can use to get this over with. We're going to play Signature Trenchcoat to gain Signature Trenchcoat. So that's 1 power. 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 2, 3, 4 as enough to buy Blight, which we contribute right here. Getting rid of Villainous Lineage. So I have 0 power left. I have 2 and Man-Bat Serum. So 2 plus this crazy amount over here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And 21, you have to destroy Man-Bat Serum, but that is more than enough to meet Black Lantern Superman. Yeah, that is a pretty good conclusion there. Just about a Crisis Nekron now, and we will finish this thing up. Okay, there's our deck. Go ahead, actually, get ahead and get our hand ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're out of Crises, so we have to shuffle the Crisis deck and draw a new one. That's the one thing I don't like about the Crisis for Crises. It's like, why is there not just enough so that solo play ends up with using every single Crisis once, if not more Crises than that? Because it doesn't really make sense to have to shuffle and replay one. At least to me, it doesn't make as much sense. Alright, new Crisis is Out of Control. Each time you draw one or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn in order to beat it. So here's the thing. We don't actually have to beat this Crisis in order to beat Crisis Nekron. We could just ignore it and play like normal. It's totally an option is what I'm saying. Okay, and Crisis Nekron comes out. And each player puts a random supervillain defeated this game in front of him, resolves its attack against himself. Each player must defeat their own supervillain. Nekron cannot be defeated while a villain is in play or in the lineup. So we have to take a random defeated supervillain. Here is our defeated supervillains from this game. And shuffle it up a little more, because I accidentally looked at the wrong side of the cards. Try to be honest. Alright. So there's our stack, and it's going to be Black Hand. First appearance attack. Each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discards a number of cards equal to the VP of this card. We're going to just use Cosmic Staff against that in order to gain the bottom card of the main deck, which is Broadsword. It's an okay card. Not great in Solo Crisis. Okay, let's go ahead and we are going to play John Constantine. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, draw one of them, put the other on top of your deck or destroy it. We are going to draw Captain Atom and destroy this weakness. We did draw a card, so we have to put a card out. Now, we're going to play Firestorm. With Firestorm, we're going to add a card, remember, to here. Allows us to... Ooh, okay. First off, we got 1 power, 2. I can draw a card, which means another card gets added. I can destroy a card. We're going to go ahead and destroy Broadsword, which allows us to gain a victory point. So again, that is 1. Sorry, where was I? I was at 1, 2. I can choose a copy of a card and destroy it, play it and destroy it. I'm not going to do that. I will not. I will not. Alright, so that is 1, 2. We are going to copy and destroy Constantine so that we do destroy, so that we draw the 3rd card, getting rid of this Crisis. It's not important. It's just something I want to do to get it out of the way and not have to deal with making that main deck dwindle further and further. Okay, so again, our total right now is... Oh, this is destroyed, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's it, just 3. We're going to go ahead and gain a card, cost 5 or less. We're going to get John Constantine back. 4, we can destroy a card. We're going to destroy this weakness. 5 because of that. And we can gain a card of cost 4 or less. We won't. We'll just do the +2, bringing us to 7. That is John Constantine then. Ours. He is ours. Can't get rid of Crisis Nekron until we get rid of Black Hand there. But we are well on our way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got rid of pretty much all the villains in our hand. I say as I get Royal Flush right there. New card comes out. Just going to put it up there. Okay, gonna play Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. I'm gonna discard. We're gonna discard Weakness and Power of the Green, Power of the Red, and I get to draw a card because I played my first villain. And then we're gonna play it again. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We will discard Flight, and we'll discard. That's a tough call, actually. No, it's not. We're going to discard Flight, and we're going to discard Pandora. All right, so we're at 2 power, 3 power, and we're going to use that signature Trenchcoat ability to gain a Man-Bat because it's a very expensive, very cheap card that's going to get us a lot of power. So that's 1, 2, 3 power, 4, 5, and we're going to say it's a superpower. It's not. And we're going to leave it there. 5, okay. 5 plus, well, 5. Oh, wait, no. Are there any? There is, okay. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll get 9 for this and the ability to destroy a card. Not quite the 11 I really wanted to get this turn. We're going to go ahead and get Captain Atom because Elise's ability does give me +2 every time, minimum. All right, new cards coming out. Got to shuffle my discard pile here. It's taking longer to get rid of Black Hand than I thought it would, honestly. I thought I would have him really quickly and he wouldn't be the problem. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do John Constantine. So that's 1 power there. Draw or reveal 2. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, we're going to take Royal Flush Gang and discard Cosmic Staff. I'm sorry. Actually destroy Cosmic Staff. So that is 1 power. 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We're going to discard. We're going to discard Power of the Red and Giganta. We played a villain, so we get to draw a card. All right, so we are at 1, 2, 3, and we're going to destroy Giganta, which gets us a victory point, and we can get 1 card of cost 4 or less up here. We're going to get Steve Trevor. All right, so again, that is 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's enough to get rid of Black Hand. We will not be playing Pandora this turn. Probably ever, honestly. I probably should have just destroyed her. But we took a chance. Wanted to see what would happen. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The supervillain up there is gone, which means we can actually take out Crisis Nekron whenever we want now. So I can't use villains to defeat him though, so I have to ignore villains. Let's do this. We're going to play John Constantine, which is reveal 2 cards, draw 1, and leave 1 on top, or destroy it. We're going to draw Firestorm, and then we are going to destroy Flight. So we are at 1 power. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a superpower. It's a damn. It is a equipment. So again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's okay. Firestorm. There it is. So 7, 8. Draw a card. I can destroy a card. We're going to go ahead and destroy Pandora. Then we can choose a card we play this turn and play it again. We'll play Captain Atom again. 9, 10. And then we can gain a card. We're just going to get the +2. So that's 11, 12. And here's what we'll do. We're going to play Magic on Firestorm now. So that'd be 13, 14, draw a card, can destroy a non-hero card. We're going to destroy Royal Flush Gang. Actually, no. We're going to destroy Giganta. Choose a card to play this turn, play it again, and then destroy it. 14, we're going to do that with Captain Adams. That's 15, 16, and then 17, 18. I never have to play this even though it was in my hand, and we destroy Crisis Nekron. So that is how this particular matchup ends. I ended up with a very small deck at the end. We're looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards total because of all the cards I destroyed, especially in those last 3 or 4 turns. That's always great because, like I said, you cycle through it a lot quicker and you get the cards you want more often. Let's see, what was this card again? That is Firestorm, I believe, right? Yeah, Firestorm is the one that allows me to put all these cards on top of here and use them whenever it comes up. I had to destroy at the end, which means all of these cards are destroyed also. But thankfully, that was the last turn, so I never had to use them again anyway. Yeah, that's everything I've got for you today. Hopefully back again this week with another random generated one. Next week, the week following this coming weekend, is going to be the start of Season 2 of the Solo Crisis League. So I hope to see you there, and follow the links below if you're interested in learning more about it. Thanks again, and have a nice day.